Welcome to part 3 of recalibrating our purpose. As you know, my name is Leon, and I am here to enlighten. This third portion, part 3 of this video series, is to get us to understand our position on this earth, in this galaxy, universe, cosmos, whatever you want to classify or think we're in. I will help you understand it step by step by step, because there's levels to this. And on part 3, I'm going to talk about a level that's above the consciousness of most. And when I say most, I mean over 8 billion. Even some of the elites at the top of the food chain have been having trouble understanding where I got the knowledge to know what's really going on. So, sometimes to understand our own situation, we have to view things objectively. So what I mean is, if you only believe in the Bible, sometimes you have to lay that to the side to view the true angle, perception of the proposed idea. If you are unaware of how to put yourself in someone else's shoes, let me give you an example. Take yourself out of the shoes of yourself and place yourself in the shoes of a great athlete. He's a college athlete, a great star wide receiver. And a lot of times, the people in the dark forces, deep people that are ahead of the organizations, hell, Nike can pay someone, and someone would get the money to give other people money around you so they do bad things to you to test you, right? So if I put myself in a position of that great wide receiver, and if I know everybody is getting money to test me, to treat me bad, to do things to find out who I am, to mold me, to put me under growth, it's no way that I would want to participate and have a good time and intermingle with these people that are paid to give me a hard time. I don't know about you, but if I put myself in that person's shoes, that is what I would be thinking. How about you? Now, in all the other examples I put out there about the 4 animals, insects, the horseshoe crab, yes, the silkworm, the goats and chickens, what do you believe the thought process is if they had true consciousness and abilities, right? And I always ended those other 2 videos by asking, what if it was us in that situation? So I was alluding to, that is us. So if it was higher beings above us that were choreographing things to extract our energy, extract our emotions and spiritual energy, like the horseshoe crab, and they would tune our frequency of our stress, our fear, our love, and our happiness to the right frequency so that it could be extracted. Right? Sounds kind of sci-fi-ish. But as the examples I have made about these insects, animals, we do it. So will you tell me no one else is? Have any of you also heard of adrenochromes? Yeah, adrenochrome. You should look it up. It's something else that's being extracted from us. Where do you think all these missing children go? A lot of people heard of reptilians, lizard people, draconians. That's another being. They ain't in great control, but many of our athletes, entertainers, and our elites are in partnership with the draconians. But all that's on another level. Just look at what adrenochrome is. And like the silkworm, our DNA is being changed and rewritten. Wow. It's being rewritten so that we can attune to the right frequency. We are like these animals I mentioned, at the mercy of advanced beings, being cultivated to the right frequencies so the extraction can be that much more potent. Same thing. Will we continue, even though we have the ability to rise above being extracted? Now they telling us we need to heal all the trauma. So be happy so they can fulfill their quota. See, I know what's to come in the next few hundred years. And what the big question is, as I speak about the draconians, higher level beings, like, who are they? Wouldn't you like to know? I suggest you either go through my archives on the station, Ascension to Sovereignty on YouTube, or stay tuned in, subscribe, because I'm going to take you there. This is not for conversational purposes. Hey, this is barely for entertainment. Barely. This is for you and I to recognize what's going on in our existence and to plan accordingly our course of action. My name is Leon Meredith. I ain't playing. Ain't nobody badder than me. Without no sci-fi tricks of the camera, making things fruity, no choreographs talk. Like, this is real. And this is something y'all haven't heard anywhere. And I never heard it anywhere. I don't know how I remember all this stuff from my former lives. But believe me, this is what's really happening. I see you next time. Peace and power.